Police and public safety officials fear current gun legislation poses a risk to Canadians. Documents obtained by Global News warn Canada's public safety minister the list of restricted firearms is out of date and include at least one weapon used in a recent high-profile murder. Francis Savaggio has the exclusive report.
This is the Checkmate CZ858 semi-automatic rifle. This version can only be shot in a shooting range due to the length of its barrel, but if it was longer, it would be perfectly legal for the average Canadian to own, much to the frustration of anti-gun groups across the country.
These guns are currently unrestricted and outside of Quebec no longer registered, so even the police doesn't even know who's buying these weapons.
The Czech weapon was actually used in last year's shooting outside the Parti Québécois election celebration that left one man dead and another person critically wounded. It's also the same gun RCMP and public safety officials have been warning Minister Vic Taves about since 2010. In a public safety memo obtained by Global News, officials tell Taves existing legislation is out of date, saying weapons like the CZ858s are currently considered unrestricted, but would have been classified as either restricted or prohibited had they existed in 1995.
The Czechs have gone into production of effectively the same gun but built on a semi-automatic receiver. So then it meets all the requirements of the Firearms Act. So if you want to ban them, the Firearms Act is poorly written.
Lobbyists on both sides of the firearms debate believe the legislation needs updating. But in a statement to Global News, a spokesperson for Vic Taves dismissed concerns that existing rules pose a risk to public safety, saying firearms-related homicides are at a 50-year low and that the facts are clear. Our measures to keep Canadians safe are working. Gun supporters, though, say there's only one real solution, and it's not more gun control.
No, human control is the answer. You know, these are, if I brought out a firearm and placed it on the table, the gun's not going to kill anybody by itself.
Gun opponents say controlling human behavior, though, is not realistic. Limiting access to potentially dangerous firearms is.
We're allowing Canadians to get their hands on these. It is ridiculous. It's scandalous. And one day, one of these guns is going to be used in a tragedy. And the Conservatives will have to be held to account.
Francis Savaggio, Global News, Calgary.
For more details and to view the full secret memo, visit our website at globalnews.ca.